Hi friends, my name is Ajay and today I am here to cover one more topic of intellectual property right. So basically I have already given a few important videos with respect to intellectual property right, how to become a trademark attorney, what are the basic concerns which has to be taken care by the trademark attorney, what are the objections which are required to be deal with the trademark attorney. Today I'm going to give you an suggestion about an applications which has to be filed. Basically, whenever we are filing an application, the application are basically filed either for a device mark, either for a color mark, either for a sound mark, so or a word mark or a 3D mark. So we have to understand whenever we are filing an application that our client should approach which category of the mark. So because it also plays very vital role when we are seeking an application to be filed in a particular category. So basically when we are talking about a word mark specifically indicate itself that the any mark which is exclusively inclusive or exclusively include the word, that is a name, a name which is a very prompt, very precise to be used in their transaction. So if there is a specific use of the name, then that particular application can be filed in the world mark. So that means it is not going to be demarked with any logos or a symbol or a design or a pattern. So if you just want to get your name registered, your name to be trademarked, then you can go with a word mark. Coming to the second, what is the basic difference between the device mark? Device mark will covers the name which has been duly designed with a unique font, calligraphies, or a unique logo has been given to that particular name, and there is a brand name. For an example, for any person to understand, if we see the logo of Airtel itself has a A in it. So they are designing, they are portraying themselves that the Airtel is A. If we are talking about Reliance we can see R and then the name are beginning. So there is a unique font is used, unique calligraphies is used, and unique design and color combinations are used. So if you want to get your name with a logo, then definitely one should go with a device mark. Now, what is the difference between device mark and the color mark? The color mark is nothing much more different than the word mark, whereby you are merely trying to use your font, calligraphies, and design to administrate or to produce or to state your brand name. If you want to go through our color mark, you can see the best example of color mark is the Kiloskar. Kiloskar is the font which you will find that it has a very unique calligraphy which they are using to denominate their company, to identify their company. Then the Godrej is also a best example in which you can see the color combinations and the calligraphy which they are using to identify their name in the color mark. But my friend, always remember, best way to ensure your trademark is going to file an application in device mark. And while filing a device mark, it is mandatory that you also disclose your slogan, your color combination, your textures, whatever you are using. So it is mandatory. Last and but not the least is going to be a sound mark and the sound mark and the which mark was the sound mark, which basically when we are talking about sound mark, it will have us pronunciation of the sound, how the sound is going to be shown, and what is going to be a phonetics of your music. Like in Nokia, we can hear the sound of the Nokia at the last. And then also one of the example is a 3D mark. 3D mark is also a mark which you can get registered, but highly preferable marks which are used for registration are the trademark, under the trademark are the word mark, device mark, and the color mark. So my dear friend, never get confused between these three important parameters while filing the trademark application, and choose wisely so that your client can easily get the application accepted and advertised. Thank you.